I have some questions for you. Very quick video. Like, quick. How much you value yourself? How much you love yourself? How much you take care of yourself? Based on the food you eat and how much you want to eat good food. The way you exercise and how bad and how much you want to exercise. The quality of your exercise. How much you study and how much you want to learn something. To have skills to deal with your own feelings, your own sensations, your own senses in general, and especially, with communicating with other people and with the world in general. How much you take care of the people in front of you is a really good point. But, with understanding and care and in a loving way and with loving eyes towards yourself too. Just answer me that for a moment. You need to give me like an answer. A lot, not so much. Because if you just are saying that you don't do this in the best way you can, or even if you don't do this at all, like you don't eat well, you just don't have a good routine of exercises, and I get it, a lot of people work and a lot of people have very busy lives, but is for your health, for your future, for your own skin. Like, guys, it's crazy how much you are going to feel pain and this discomfort because you want to keep your ass seat in the chair or in the sofa or in the car, whatever it is, for all your life. And that's, oh my god, my back hurts, I cannot eat well, I feel weak. Fuck yourself. That's what you deserve, actually, because that's the thing, guys. If you read a book, you don't have to read a full book in I don't know, one day, 1 week. You can actually read, oh my god, 10 pages. You don't have to run 15 kilometers. You just have to do one. And not even running, you can actually walk. And that's actually a point, because you really need to just, start to intensify that. So if you start with 1 kilometer, then it's okay to start running. And if you start running, then it's okay to start eating something healthy. If you're eating healthy, then it's good to, put there a book or a more sustainable way of living in general for your own body, or go to therapy, have good friends, have a good circle of friends. So I want you to just really think how much you're putting yourself in shit situation, how much life have bring you, how much you resolve, what life have gave you, and how much of all this shit is your responsibility. And that is not actually discussion for everybody. It's not an argument or discussion really that is for everybody, because people a lot of times have very difficult lives. But I guarantee you that the 90% of people that are watching this video, you are just assholes with yourselves, because what you do to yourself, like, don't affect my life, and you can be sure of it. If you want to eat 15 hamburgers and drink 11 Coca-Colas in one day, that's on you. Basically, Coca-Cola and McDonald's are going to actually just, have your pocket full of money thanks to you. But me personally, I'm not going to be, I live in another country, so I'm not going to be suffer that much impact on what you do, based on what you do. But the point is, it's not just because I'm not going to have an impact on that I want you to keep living a shitty life, with shitty habits, with shitty friends, with a shit way of communicate, with a shitty way of talking to yourself with a shitty way of being. I want you to actually be the best, be the light, be the improvement. Read, study, exercise, eat well, communicate with kindness and with love, and with, be assertive when you communicate. And I know I said that you are an asshole to yourself, but that's not a very kind way to say it, but it's the truth. And a lot of people actually, and I think if you are into this video, maybe you don't get the things when they are said in a nice way. That doesn't mean that it always will be like that and that it should be like that. But now you just get things when they are actually a punch in your face. So that's it. Just improve and start modulating and lapidating yourself so that you can actually understand things when they are said with kindness and with love and with a loving speech. And a lot of times understanding and change and be better without any kind of speech, just with your observation and your critique and your logic put into this very adult and mature way. That's it. I believe that you can do it. A lot of times it's very difficult and you can need to actually, in this society have it seems like you have 1,000 things on your hands and 100 responsibilities, but just be the best that you can. And with time and with calm and with harmony, with this very internal peace and guidance, you are going to take care of everything. And you are going to have this ability. I'm 100% sure. I'm in the process of doing it. A lot of people are doing it, so you can do it too. You don't have anything any less that I have, or that the person that you admire have. Is just, and I'm not talking about economic power here. I know it's important, but it's not all about that. A lot of people nowadays are rich and they just work their ass off to get there. And it's not even, guys, about financial power. It's about, feeling well in your own body and in your own skin. Just taking out this economical weight. Just your health and your mental clarity. That's what this video is actually about and what I want you to pursue. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video finds you well, and if has found you bad, I hope that you do something with these informations and you just think a little about it. Thank you and have a good night or day or whatever.